Well, I'm talking with a man who's in our media presence here. We've done an interview some time ago about Isle of Media, but Dave Mousley, you are a fascinating man, and you're based sometimes here in the Isle of Man. Your track record is amazing, and I want you to explain, what you have done in media and what brings you to the island.
Okay, well, very kind of you. I'm an Isle of Man resident. I live here. Most of the week I'm here if I'm not travelling off to London or Ireland or other locations. And I also have a home in France which I visit on a regular basis. My background is actually I'm a musician. And I started out in the 70s in music, moved into sound engineering, worked with Anglia Television, and then set up my own production company to produce corporate TV. And then subsequently encountered a group of very talented animators in Manchester who were working in another sector, to be honest. We formed a company called Red Vision, which went from 4 people over a chip shop in Gatley to, at peak, 100 people in the centre of Manchester, more typically at about 45. We won a couple of BAFTAs.
Just a couple of BAFTAs.
Just a couple of BAFTAs. No, they were very talented guys, and it was fortunate to lead a team. So you get the bask in the glow of what they achieve, and Royal Television Society awards, some award-winning series for most of the major production companies you can think of.
Okay, you did mention Sell the Century in there. When you said Norwich, I was waiting for that one.
I did that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was sound engineer with Nicholas Parsons.
Oh my!
Yes.
There's a claim to fame.
I know. What a charming man he is.
How do you find the Isle of Man living here, doing your media stuff?
I think it's remarkable. I was here in the 70s actually as a youngster, and for a year or two, and then I came back 6 years ago to set up a project for somebody in the gaming industry because I had some experience in that. And then when that project effectively subsided, they went off and took their thinking in another direction. I stayed and started working to bring media people across to do projects that I had in mind. And then the next thing, I was working along with Department for Enterprise and then subsequently with the Isle of Media to bring people onto the island. And I have a number of executive production roles in animated series, documentaries and dramas that are going to be produced on the island.
Do you hand in the Media Investment Fund and all the goings on that, which is still live as we're talking?
Yeah, I've seen all that. I think that's. I'm interested to hear the statements that have been made, and I'm more interested to hear the positive statements, because I think what the island needs to do, if there has been an error of any sort, that can be corrected. Most jurisdictions that I've worked with, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, Ireland, they've all got media funds and they've all got media sectors, and they contribute to the social, economic and cultural development of the nation. The Isle of Man actually is perceived by a lot of people as still having that kind of link.
Yeah.
A number of times I'm in France and somebody says, what's happened with the Isle of Man Film Fund? And I said, well, it's in abeyance at the moment, is how I provide.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I describe it as that. But the truth is, it's not just about, we don't necessarily need, from a government perspective, to fund productions, but funding infrastructure, funding the reasons for people to come here. If you've got studios, if you've got a talent pool in audio, in production generally, then you'll begin to get people putting you on their shopping list of, well, why don't we put part of the production there? But
was it a classic thing, like, the money was driving everything here at that stage, and they came because of tax breaks, then overnight it just got decimated, isn't it? The UK saw what was happening, we'll have a bit of that, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bang, it all went.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the UK at the moment, there's a massive contribution to the UK economy from the tax structures they have there.
Yeah.
It's a significant contributor to gross national product.
So are you going to still create and do things on the Isle of Man?
Absolutely. We've got an Aston Martin documentary in progress at the moment, a 90-minute feature documentary with a locally associated producer, which is very good. And we've got some drama stuff coming up and several animated series that are looking to be based here.
And are you interested in other people's ideas to develop?
100%. The thing that you cannot have enough ideas, you have to filter them. But if you've got good ideas, I've been around Keith Chapman and people like that who developed Bob the Builder, Paw Patrol things. These are multi-billion-dollar franchises, which all came from small groups of talented, creative people sitting together and then building it up to the point where they could interest the big guns in getting involved.
So how do people get hold of you? Where's contact?
They can email me or call me. I'll happily provide you with the numbers.
Okay, you never know the next big thing, as they always say. Never know what it might be.
Absolutely. What will be the next big thing?
Well, if you knew the answer to that,
if I knew the answer, I'd be very rich. Yeah, I've been involved in a number of really large enterprises, but I think that for the island, I think if we focused on high quality original documentary material and some drama, there's a couple of very interesting drama projects in development here, which I can't talk about at the moment.
No,
but
watch
we
the
will.
space.
Absolutely.
And you're positive about how it's going to look.
Oh, I'd be just pottering around the island if I didn't think it was going to be something. This is really well worth working for here. Really is something special.